Hello everyone, it's Julie. I'm here today to do a little bit of collage. Yeah, I've done some on my own over the last couple of days without the camera on, just to relax and chill out, and I'm really happy with results, so I thought I'd just put the camera on and do another one with you. So what have I used? Well, the base I've collaged onto is one of these Project Life cards. Is it a brand that? They're like journal cards. And I bought these about 10 years ago. I'm not overly thrilled with some of the ones I've got left. I'll tell you how big they are. 6" by 4". It was some kind of photo album system. You bought these and popped them in plastic wallets. I never used them like that. So a lot of them are getting used up in my junk journaling. If you look at this one I've made, yeah, I've collaged over that part and left the back for journaling, and I'm going to do the same today with another one. I'm just deciding which card to use. I like the green edge on this. I will probably then have to put some tea-dyed paper on back to journal on, but that's not a problem, is it? So yeah, I want to use that one with green edge. So pop those ones away. Now, if you look at the ones I've already done, I've used some random bits of paper, tickets. I've used a sticker as a focal point. I've put a few Tim Holtz words on, and yeah, that's it. I'd been watching a few videos by Marguerite Miller, and I think her style's rubbed off on me a little bit. And another big thing I'm proud of with these is I haven't inked anything. Nothing is inked, and I like the look of it. Normally I ink everything, but with these I really didn't think it needed it, and I'm pretty pleased. Anyway, let's crack on and make one instead of talking about them. So I'll pop them over to one side. I'm going to use, I'll leave that one there so we can look at it, because I'm going to use the same basic, do I call it a formula? Well, it's not really a formula. Some of the things I'm going to do the same, but I'm going to end up with a card that looks completely different. Right, I've picked my focal point already. That's because that's the last large sticker I've got that I've not already used. I'll show you the pack I got them from. I've showed you this before. I got them from Amazon just before Christmas. This pack were down to £6. I'm not sure what it is now, but it's pretty good value. This is what you get in it. All of these. Wowzer. Did I need them? No. Did I want them? Yeah. Did I need a spending spree that weren't going to break bank? Yeah. £6. Yeah, I tricked myself. So, yeah, they've got vellum stickers, paper bits. You could do a collage just with bits in here, but I wanted to combine it with my scraps. So the link for that is in the description. Right, my base, as you can see, I've used book pages and dictionary pages. So let's grab, I've got one there that I don't want to use. I don't want kick off on my, oh wow, it gets better. Knockoff. I don't want knockoff on my collage. Kingdom I could live with. What we've got on the side, knockout and knuckle under. Oh, the K's aren't looking good, are they? Ladylike. Oh, ladylike. I'm going to have that. So I'm going to pick that. This is just an old dictionary that I use for collage. And I started off by just tearing it in half. That's why I'm left with that other half with a dodgy word I don't want to use. I'll use other parts of that. So we're going to go for ladylike. And I'm going to tear it again in half. And that's going to be my top left corner. Excuse me. A bit froggy. And that'll be my bottom right. I then grabbed some smaller book pages or dictionary pages. So I've got this one. This is a French one. Look, you can see I just grabbed a handful of rubbish. I don't know what these words say. I hope they are not bad words. Because, yeah. I'm sure if I've got any French people watching and they are bad words, you'll let me know. I'm just checking we could see in the lighting. We're good. It's okay. You can see me. Right. So I'm just going to tear that in half again. And I'm going to tear that in half. I think I might have just torn that in half to... Oh, it just fits. It just fits, does it? No, it doesn't, woman. You've left top half too big. Characteristic. Ooh, yeah. I've just made an awful mess of tearing that up, so yeah, we can mess up and it'll still work out. Yeah, I like that there. But I'm going to have to use a different page. Perhaps that page... No, it's going to leave a gap. Grab a different page. In fact, just grab bottom of that page, woman. Grab that. There we go. Killjoy. Oh my word. I can't put Killjoy. This has got to be the dodgiest selection of dictionary pages for collaging ever. Oh my word. I'll have that. I'll have that. Could that have gone anywhere? At least they were clean words. At least they were clean, undesirable words, weren't they? It could have been worse, that, couldn't it? Oh my word. Crack on, crack on. No, just crack on. Nothing else to say. Right, now because my journal card is curved at the corners, I'm going to do the same thing to my book pages. I'm using the medium size because I know that's the correct size because I've already made a couple, haven't I? And then I'm going to glue them down with my glue stick. Now I could pause or fast forward, but that'd be that'd be too much trouble for me today. Oh, have you ever had one of them days where try as you must? Oh, what? Look, that's ironic, isn't it, for me? Talking sense. Really? Do I ever talk sense? I know I do talk sense. There are pearls of wisdom among the waffle. And rambling and rabbiting. Yeah, I said this was going to be a quick video. I may be wrong. What does my sign in my craft room say, though? I may be wrong, but I doubt it. That's ironic for me. I may be wrong, and I often am. That's what it ought to say. Oh, I may be wrong, and I probably am. So I'm just putting my glue stick on these. Just getting myself a base down. Leaving that little bit of a border because I like the look of it. Pretty. Yeah, so we're inspired by Marguerite Miller. I didn't have any of the things she used, but yeah, I still did it. You don't have to have exactly the same things. You can do it with anything. You just can. You just can. But it took me a long time to learn that. So I'll never be like, oh, what are you doing buying that? You don't need it. I'll never be like that with you. It's crafting, isn't it? I think us crafters are hoarders and collectors. And I know I enjoy looking and stroking my craft supplies just as much as I do using them. We're just a strange bunch. We are. Well, I am. I didn't mean to drag you into the strangeness with me. Yeah, I'll put that on. It don't matter that it's all from the same page. We've got rid of any dodgy, weird-looking words. Could be worse. I once did a collage masterboard from book pages, and after I'd done, it's got naughty words everywhere, so I just stuck flowers on it. I stuck flowers on every naughty word and cut it up for tags. Nobody knew. Bit more glue on that corner. I've been a bit Scrooge with glue. A bit bar humbug. It's not Christmas, is it? Why don't you twist glue up a little bit more, woman? Actually rub glue stick on paper instead of plastic edge. That works. Wow, does that work? Right, stop waffling now. Don't lose your focal point because it is your last one of that size. Oh, here's it. I made a small one with a smaller sticker. I wasn't as happy with that one. I got caught up on leaving the word juxtaposition showing because I like the juxtaposition of it. Boom, boom. Well, whatever. I never professed to be a comedian. Right, so that's that. Now I'm just going to grab some random bits of paper and then arrange them and see what occurs. I may want that. Look, I want a bit of... I may want bigger pieces, actually, than I've got here. That's a bit of... yeah, what is it? Music paper. I have been also using... I've got this page of... this is from a Chinese dictionary that I grabbed in charity shop one time. I saved it from the bin. Well, not the bin. The paper pulper. Because they didn't think anyone would buy it. So they weren't actually going to put it on shelf. I'd caught them just as they were unboxing a load of new books. And I'm like, oh, I'll have them. Yeah. One man's trash really is another man's treasure, or woman. I want to get rid of that wonky side. Yeah, so we'll have that bit. I'm not sure about that. I'm undecided. I used a bit of map page on that, but that was just a scrap I had, and I don't have another piece, so there's no map page. I don't have any more of that checked straw paper either, but I have got some plain straw paper. I might put a bit of that on. I'm just looking at this sticker really, and I'm doing what Margaret said, pulling out from the colours that I think will match that sticker. The edge matches the green on the plant lovely. I'm going to need some red, so I think I might put, I've got this. That red matches that really nice, so that might end up on it somewhere. I've just got a handful of random tickets. Can you see them? That's half a blue one that I put on a different one. I really would like a green ticket, but I don't have one to hand. Oh, don't tell. What's that? That's great. Grey might be good. We might use that. Might use it. Might not. What other interesting text have I got? Oh, I've got this. That's from a typewriting practice book. I'd used that bit where it was showing you bits of the keyboard there. I'm going to take the white edges off. They're going to go back in my scrap box because they're brilliant for stamping on. I think I want that white Chinese writing at bottom. We'll have that there. So I'm now starting to think about placing them. I don't like that. I have got some more music paper here, so I'm going to tear a piece. There's no law that says I must have the bits that are already torn. I just think that's much nicer. Yeah, that was far too dense, the music on that. Oh, I like that bit. I do like to see the treble clef showing. I think you can see that on there. I've got the treble clef showing, so I'm going to have another treble clef showing. There's no limit on the amount of treble clefs you can have on display, is there? So that might end up, yeah, I like it there. I just do. That's going to end up under something else. What do I want that to end up being placed on? See, it looks different when it's placed on words. I do like the words showing through. So I think that might end up, I put it up there on that one. I mean, there's nothing wrong when you've already done a couple to copy your own work, copy what you've already done. If it looks good, do it again. You're never going to get it exactly the same. So it don't really matter. That already, I'm liking that. And I'm thinking, where am I going to put this and where am I going to put my Tim Holtz words? So I don't want that there because it's too close to that red. So I'm thinking that red needs to go there. Yeah, I like that. Where did that, that's quite a neutral label, that, isn't it? I might just have that sticking out there. Yeah, I like that. So we'll bring everything over a little bit. I want to see the ladylike. I want to see that. Now, I have put a butterfly on. I didn't put a butterfly in them all. That one got a butterfly. That one got a butterfly. I don't think this one I'm supposedly looking at didn't. Yeah, that didn't get a butterfly. It didn't need one. It had a stamp instead. But that I'm liking. But this one I think does need a butterfly. So I'm hoping I've got a different butterfly to the ones I've already used. But it don't matter if I haven't. I can put the same butterfly on again. I hope this is not glaring too much because I've got the electric lights on. If I'd have been organised, I've got these. I've got the wax seal. I could put a wax stamp on if I don't find a butterfly I like. What's that? Ooh, I just saw a butterfly and lost it. It flew away. Of course it did. It flew away. Stupid butterfly. Come back. There you are. Found you. Got you, mate. I like that one. Oh, I think that's done. I like it. It's made such a big difference, that. And as for my Timmy words, I think the Timmy words on this one, yeah, that's going to go there. That's going to go there. That's going to go there. And I might put a Timmy word across top. Yeah. Ooh, so now I've got to take these all off and stick them back on in the same order. So that's underneath. That's right. I'm going to start by sticking that off. Now, if you're not using your phone to make a video, you could take a photo of this, which is what I've done before, to see exactly how you've placed them. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a few key pieces that I know are underneath and glue them down. So we know that one wants to go there. So that's going to go there. That wants to go on there. I'm going to dare to move those and remember now. I'm going to dare to put you up there. So I want to glue that down, but the ticket wants to go behind it. So I'll put some glue on my little bit of Chinese writing paper. I mean, this is not going to go back down exactly as it was. I'm not a robot. And then I'll pop that on there. That looks straightish, doesn't it? You know, I would like a bit of straightish work. And then I'm going to pop that down. That's about right, isn't it? That's about right. Yeah. Totally forgotten. I've only just moved it. One thing that I noticed Marguerite do is put some pencil marks. You know what I'm like with pencil marks. I do them and then I can't see them. I'm terrible. So I'm just going to put these others back on now, see if it's still going to plan. Yeah, that's still going to plan. I like it. Might not be exactly the same as it was, but it's near as damn it. So I'm going to glue this one on next. Talking sense, am I? You tell me. Yeah, I want my treble clefs showing because I just like them. I don't know what anything else in music's called. That's the only one I know the name of. But it's pretty, isn't it? That little swirly thing. So we want ladylike showing. Yeah. I want some of the labels showing. And I'm just going to check that straightish. When I'm using text and straight lines and collage, I do like to have it straight. I don't like it to be Katie cornered. I'm not going to get my ruler out and measure it. Well, not these days. I used to, but yeah. I'm a bit more chillaxed now. So that's that. Make sure I've left room for my flutterby. Yeah, definitely left room for my flutterby. Got room for that. I'm liking it. So I'm going to glue my words down now. This quick video is dragging on a bit. It's not dragging. But yeah. I think when I start waffling and talking rubbish, you just know nothing's going to be quick. Don't have to be though, does it? We're not on clock. There's no time limit on having fun, is there? Right, pop that on so you can still see your treble clefs. Does that go a bit lower down? I've totally forgot how low down that goes. Oh well, that's how low down it goes now. We do. Yeah, maybe my clip goes up off the letters now. Maybe I've put that far too low down, but hey ho. What do you know? That's where it is now. I think I like it actually. I'm gonna put my butterfly on now. Right, go and grab yourselves a cup of tea. Yeah, bob to work and come back because I'm taking back off a sticker. Sometimes it happens straight away, sometimes it takes forever. Yeah, I've had loads of tips on how to do it. I can never remember what those tips are, but I've just thought of one. This is where I slice my finger end off with a craft knife. I can't do it with that. That's not for me. I can't see edge between sticker and craft knife. So thank you for that tip, whoever gave it me. But I'm too dramatic to use it. Come on. Yeah. I've gone to my fail-safe method. I just curl the front of the sticker up to get it off back in. You've then got to uncurl it on your project, but at least you get it done before bedtime. want you at an angle slightly, don't we, mate? There you go. So yeah, that bit's a bit curled. So I'll just uncurl it. There you go. And I'm going to rub that down with my... I like how I've got the treble clef showing through the butterfly wing. I really do like that. You can see through these stickers more once you've burnished them as well. There's less chance from peeling off. Oh, I do like that. I don't know. Oh, you're trying to go in and act, aren't you, mate? We'll see. We'll see. I don't think we need you, though, but if we do, we'll ring you. Move that. Move that. Come on back in. Yay, I did it. Wow, that were good. That were easy. Easy peasy. I don't know why people have trouble with these. I have trouble. Right, we want this one straight-ish. Because again, it's got checks on. Is that it? I like it. Yeah, so I think the whole thing's ended up a bit lower down than I intended, but I still like it. Burnish. So yeah, we can see all those words coming through. I like it. Right, this, I'm not inking, but I'm just going to trim it a little bit more because we've got a lot of white on edge that you perhaps can't even see that. But I can. And it's just got to go. It's got to go. Whee. I think I'm trying to trim too small a sliver off there. There we go. And I think I'm going to do this with my art glitter glue because it's a small piece. If you put your needle in, woman, then it don't get blogged. You know this. You know this. Do you ever put your needle in? Very rarely. Now then it's all blobbed out. Knowing what to do and doing it, in my world, are two completely different things. So we're going to put you on and just leave one line of writing. I don't know why, but we are. Perhaps so that I know it's straightish. Or even if it's not straight, the writing will make it look so. I'm quite happy with that one. I like it. And I just want to find some Timmy words to pop on now, just to finish it off up here somewhere. What words of wisdom have you got for us today, Mr. Holtz? Let's have a looky see. Right. Have an open heart, yeah? Make a difference, yeah? Live your dream with passion. I don't think they wrote passionate about that card. It was very chilled. Leave a little sparkle wherever you go. I love that one, but it needs to go on a sparkly project. And some of them are just too, they're just too profound for me, really are. Throw kindness around like confetti. There is beauty in simplicity. I like that one. There is beauty in simplicity. That's what I'm going to use. Right. Now, the first thing you'll notice now is that just don't fit. So I'm going to cut it. Do I cut it into individual words? Do I cut it in 2? Do I cut it in 3? I think I'm going to put there is beauty and then in simplicity on a separate line. So let's cut you up. What I like about these, what some people say they don't like, is they're not majorly sticky, but I don't see that as a problem. You can pop them where you want them and they won't move while you're messing on your composition. As long as you don't press them down, you can get them back off. Sometimes they do just peel up off their own. So when I'm putting one down permanently, I just stick some glue on it. Right. So we'll put you there and you there. I like that. And I'm going to slightly use the lines on my music paper to line it up. There is beauty in simplicity. Yeah, and I'm going to have that coming off over there. I'm really happy with this one. I like it. So I now have a set of 4 journaling cards. Oh, I've got the little one that that wasn't so easy to do. I don't want you too far apart. We'll put you there just before that blob. Just see, I told you I didn't know all the official terms. It's a note. The blob. Oh my word, a blob. I quite like that. Does it need anything else? I don't think it does, but I've got this urge to put a wax seal on it. but it doesn't need one. No, if I put something there, it just looks like a big square. No, just leave it, woman. You're done. Finished. Stop. All right, let's compare it to your others. Yeah, I think you can definitely see they go together as a set, don't they? Yeah, I like. Have I made it exactly the same as that one? No. Is it same as that one? No. Is it same as that one? No. But it's similar enough to be called a set. Oh, so there we go. Just a little bit of quick collage and no inking. Wow, that is pretty major for me. I know I've done it before, but I don't think I've ever done it on such a large project, not inked anything. And I quite enjoyed it. It's made it all a little bit quicker. So I hope you did enjoy that. Give it a whirl. Yeah, I'll link Marguerite Miller's channel below as well. She does, I don't know if she's doing a challenge this year, but she often does the type of collaging where you have a prompt. I'm not really good at that. My brain's like, prompts? No. And I go into panic mode, having to combine certain things into a collage, and I'm screaming, no! And then I think I want to put different things down just to be awkward. Yeah, I'm too awkward to collage with prompts. Anyway, I've gone into major waffle mode now. So yeah, I'll link Marguerite's channel below. Go and check her out. I'm guessing 99% of people watching me have already heard of Marguerite. So I will also link where I got my stickers. I'll link the digital creators where I get my labels from. I can't tell you who I got from, what I got from who, because I cut them out and mix them up. So they're always linked in my description. So thank you very much for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them below. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.